Dark and Raw is dead. The war is over. Lay down your arms or you will feel my sword.
We have not come to fight, my lord. Master Raw, guide us.
Master Raw, protect us. In your light we thrive. In your wisdom we are humbled. We live only to serve. Our lives are yours.
I was born into the service of Dark and Raw's father, Lord Panisraw. Some called him a tyrant, but in his time there was peace and order throughout the territories. He took pride in his firstborn son, but as the boy grew older, the father came to see the darkness in his son's heart and his love for the dark ways of sorcery. The father began to fear for the future of his kingdom. When he learned of a prophecy that said he would sire another son, one who would kill his black-hearted older brother, Panis set out to assure the truth of that prophecy. He fathered a child with a young woman whose bloodline was as powerful as his own. Tarlin Zaranda.
That's a lie. My daughter would never have lain with Panisraw.
Yes, Wizard. Panis knew this too. Which is why he wooed Tarlin in the guise of a young shepherd. In this form,
You are the true seeker.
Forget this day, Rachel. Tell your grandchildren that you were there when word came that the great tyrant Dark and Raw was gone forever. Where did he go? Yes, the seeker of that monster is dead and rotting for all eternity in the underworld.
Dark and Raw. Kneel before the Keeper.
Forgive me, Master. I failed you.
No, you have succeeded exactly as I intended.
My lord?
And now you will help me expand my dominion to the world above.
Yes, Keeper. But I must warn you, there is one who will stand in your way. As you stood in mine.
There is no escape from death. Even the Seeker will belong to me.
To the Seeker!
This is flattering, but we should get on the road soon. If we leave now, we can put in 6 leagues before the moon goes down. And defend our hosts.
Tyrant's only been dead a week. Savor each victory, Richard, as though it were a juicy leg of mutton. You're not going to look at your last.
Well, that's encouraging.
That was lovely.
Rachel, come. Sit, child.
Are you going to stay here with us? It's nice, though.
I wish we could. But Richard and I need to see Caelan safely to Eidendrill.
Why are you going there?
That's where the Mother Confessor presides.
The Midlands under the rule of law and justice. I never thought I'd live to see the day. Are you going to marry Richard? Rachel! It's all right. No. We're not getting married. Don't you love each other? Yes. But my duties as a confessor, my powers, keep me from being able to be a wife to Richard. That's not fair.
It's awfully warm in here, isn't it? How about a special treat to cool you off?
Yes, please.
Do you like apple cider? A fan. There you go, my dear. Everybody stop! The creature can only see you if you move! Hey, no! Over here! Come on. Right here, you bastard!
We're wasting time, Kara. You're disturbing my bath, Gianna. While you're washing your hair, Dahara is going to pieces. We should go to the People's Palace now. And do what when we get there? Loot the wine cellar? We swear our allegiance to Lord Rahl. Lord Rahl is dead. If you were the last of his bloodline, then our Aegeals would have lost their power. If and when the new Lord Rahl should claim the throne, we'll decide if he's worthy of our services. Until then, who better to bring order to the territories than the Mordsit? I've called for a meeting of all our sisters at the Temple of Chandra. We leave today. When did you become queen? I must have missed the coronation. I demand an honorable death. It's my right as a Mordsit. You deserve no honor. You will stay alive and serve me. Does anyone else have a problem?
Tracks came from down here.
In the name of the spirits.
It's as I feared. Creatures escaped from the underworld. It's a screaming.
Like the nursery rhyme. The Skrellings are loose. The Keeper may win. His assassins have come to rip off your skin.
If I remember right, the poem says the only way to kill it is to hack it into pieces.
Richard tried hacking it with the Sword of Truth. It didn't even seem to hurt the creature.
If we can't kill it, we'll find it and trap it.
Our problems are far greater than one nasty monster. This crack in the earth. It's a tear in the veil that separates the underworld from the world of the living. As long as it's open, there's no way to prevent the Keeper of the underworld, the great enemy of all that walks, breathes, and grows in the night, from sending his minions to bring death to every living thing. Fear the Skrellings, but the vanguard.
How could this have happened?
In all my years as a wizard, I've only known one form of magic strong enough to tear the veil. The power of Odin.
This happened when I killed Ra, when the boxes of Odin exploded.
Wizard's second rule. The greatest harm can come from the best intentions.
If I did this, I'll find a way to undo it.
The only way I know of to close a rift is the way the Creator sealed the underworld at the beginning of time.
The Stone of Tears.
He who possesses the stone will be able to repair the veil.
We'll find it.
The stone has been lost for centuries beyond count. Many have given their lives searching for it.
If anyone can find it, the Seeker can.
Kaelin, I share your faith in Richard. But the veil is delicate. And the time it takes to find one tiny stone amid all the rocks and mountains of creation, cracks like this could appear anywhere, spreading and splintering in all directions. And then there would be nothing to prevent the Keeper from waging war on the world of the living.
Seeker! The Harran soldiers are in the town. They're demanding to see you. Darken Ra is dead. The war is over. Lay down your arms or you will feel my sword.
We have not come to fight, my lord. Master Ra, guide us.
Master Ra, protect us. In your light we thrive. In your wisdom we are humbled. We live only to serve. Our lives are yours.
I was born into the service of Darken Ra's father, Lord Conisrael. Some called him a tyrant, but in his time there was peace and order throughout the territories. He took pride in his firstborn son, but as the boy grew older, Father came to see the darkness in his son's heart, and his love for the dark ways of sorcery. The father began to fear for the future of his kingdom. When he learned of a prophecy that said he would sire another son, one who would kill his black-hearted older brother, Connor set out to assure the truth of that prophecy. He fathered a child with a young woman whose bloodline was as powerful as his own. Tara and Zaranda.
That's a lie. My daughter would never have lain with Panis Ra.
Yes, Wizard. Panis knew this too. Which is why he wooed Tarlin in the guise of a young shepherd. In this form, he won her heart and conceived a child with her. But in his pride, my master made a foolish mistake. He boasted to Darken Ra that the son prophesied to kill him would soon be born. It rage, Darken Raw slew his own father and commanded me to dispose of the body. But I convinced Pontus Raw's most faithful Mold Sith to revive him with the breath of life, then killed her to protect the secret. While Pontus went into hiding, I dispatched a rider to Tarolin's father to warn him that Darken Raw had ordered the death of all firstborn sons of Brenadin, where the prophecy said a child would be born.
I never knew who sent me that message.
And we never knew if you received it.
This is some sort of trap.
It's no trap, my lord. I have carried this secret for 24 years, waiting for the day that the prophecy might be fulfilled, so that I could pledge my loyalty to you and to escort you back to the People's Palace, to assume your rightful place on the throne. If you do not believe me, order your confessor to do as she must to verify my words.
There's no need. He's telling the truth.
Tighter.
Yes, mistress. Is there anything else I can do to please you? I'm sure there is. When we have more time.
Scrubbing the floors, Triana. I would have thought that were beneath your station.
You're alive.
No, not alive. But still your master. But I need you to perform a special task for me. And for the one I serve.
Lord Rahl serves no man.
Not a man, Triana. But we all have our masters. Mine is the keeper of the underworld. And when he conquers all life, those who stood by him will be rewarded.
If my lord follows